All right. So, man, Sir-Earl coming at you live Monday, 2:30. What's the whatever the date is? June 7th. I'm sorry. Getting up again late. It's Monday afternoon. Just man, it's just been crazy busy with Chia getting ready for her show and all this other stuff that we got going on. So better late than never. So I wanted to just start out saying, it's been things have been really good. We're really busy. We moved to a new location. We're still in Homewood. It's just where we are now. It's in downtown Homewood. So we have a lot more walk-through traffic and things like that. And, summertime here and all this other good stuff. And it just really have been busy. It's very, with the other stuff we got going with the other company and getting that up and going, clothing line and finishing up this place and different things like that has really been very time consuming. Along with trying to live a normal life. So, I still been getting my social media posts up. If you haven't checked it out, you should check that out. Sir-Earl 1, It's My World 1. All those, those are my social media platforms. I have about 12 of them. I have Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Tumblr, the TikTok, all of it. I'm on all of it. So I try to post something really good every day. So I have 12 different sites that first thing in the morning around 4:30, 5 o'clock, I get up and I do my posting on my social media platforms, and it changes daily. Each one, I always try to keep them fresh. So, if you are catching this podcast, go check out some of the other social media sites. I think you'll have a good time on them. Like I said, I always try to keep things real positive. The subject that I wanted to kind of talk about today was, I don't know how many people, there's a program come on called History. It's on the History Channel, I'm sorry. And it's called The Food That Built America, or The Cars That Built America, or The Men That Built America. It's that type of series, and they're talking about, the things that was created, things that we look at now, and they're just what they are. Hershey bar, Snicker bar, Twigs, Fords, GMs, Rolls Royce, all those different cars. Well, these series that come on Sundays, they actually bring to light the men that created those different things, whether it's potato chips, candy bars, cars, whatever, things that we look at now and just see that they're here. All those things were created, and that is very fascinating to me. I love watching it. I know a couple other people that watch it, but it what it does, why it's fascinating to me, is that there's a couple of subjects or a couple of things, wording that people are drawn into today. One is motivational speaking. Everybody wants to try to read or talk motivational, and the other is entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is the new sexy. And what I find in these different things is that a lot of people that read a lot about motivation and positive thinking and things like that, they ain't gonna do shit. They just read. Everything that is done requires action. And as in the series, where you see some of these people that, to me, they're true entrepreneurs. We lack a huge segment of true entrepreneur spirit in this day and age, and the reason it being is that there's so much fear. Everybody's afraid. Everybody, and here's the thing, and I try to tell people all the time: if you work a job and you go punch a clock and you get a check, and then you do something on the side, whether it's own real estate, sell shit online, no matter what it is, you're not an entrepreneur. You have a job with a side hustle. There's nothing wrong with that. Actually, it's extremely safe, but it's the same way as someone that works out in a gym. They call themselves a bodybuilder. You're not a goddamn bodybuilder. You lift weights in the gym. Bodybuilders build their body and they compete, and don't call yourself champion, because if you ain't won, you're not a damn champion. But it's extremely irritating to label yourself something that you're not just because it sounds good and things like that. It's like, if you have a job and you make extra money on the side, even if it's great money, you're not an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs, if they don't kill, they don't eat. You know what I mean? They rely strictly on their ability to make what they do work. I started my business. I started out as a trainer, and my biggest goal at the time was just to make a good living off being a trainer. Well, that good living, which I accomplished, that turned into my ability to now, I've had as many as 30 trainers working for me at one time. I've given a lot of people careers. I tell people all the time, and they never give me credit for it. I see them now, and they, open up their studios and close within a year, and they will never give me credit for it. They'll always say what was bad. They'll never say what was good. But I tell them all the time, one, it's the reason that I've been able to exist for 30 years and you haven't. It ain't as easy as you think it is. And two, it's only two people in the world that can give you a dream. A lot of people that I hired and gave an opportunity to, they never saw a black owner in the field of personal training, so it gave them the idea that they too could do that. So what I tell people, regardless of what they want to say about me, I was the first one to give you. I've never had anybody that was a trainer before they came to me. I gave everybody an opportunity that I hired to learn this profession, and a lot of them talk about me, go behind my back, go open up something, all that. And I tell them, there's two people in this world that can give you a dream: God and me. You can't get no dream no place else. You came to work for me, and you felt, man, he ain't that damn bright. I can go open me up a gym. Yeah, and that's why I've probably advised 20 people on, let's say 20, on opening up clubs or something like that. Out of that 20, maybe one, maybe two, probably more like one exists to this day. It's a reason for that. It's not as easy as you think it is. I work extremely hard, and I put a lot of effort into my business and my life. I really do. I can honestly say that I work really hard, and that's the thing. Like people nowadays coming up that's looking to claim this entrepreneur space. They operate with so much fear. Back when they were creating these things, these people were taking their last, and they had belief in their vision and their ability to make it happen. They were taking their last money and investing in their business. Those are, to me, are true entrepreneurs. Like I got into being an entrepreneur because I trust me taking care of me, and I trust somebody else taking care of me. When you have a job, and I'm not saying it's bad, everybody's got to work, but I know when I need to take a vacation. I know when I need to go pee. I know when I need to get off work at a certain time. But when you work, those things are dictated to me, and this is just my personal opinion. This is for people who don't like their jobs. If you like your job, it's not for you. To me, when you work a job that you don't like, you sell your soul for a safety paycheck. Because they're paying you every week, you're willing to put up with the shit that they got to put out. And, if you're doing it, hey, great. That's you. Happy for you. Having your business, but my suggestion is don't bitch, moan, and complain about it. If that's what you chose to do with your life, do that with your life. I chose to own my own business and have my fate in my hands, like a lot of other entrepreneurs. And people look at it, and this was a podcast that I did a little while ago called The End Result. They look at the end result and they go, "Oh wow, he's got this, he's got that, drive that kind of car." That you don't understand the shit that I went through, the things that I sacrificed. I've had my house foreclosed. I've had lights turned off at my business and in my house. I've had gas turned off at my business and in my house, and I'm talking about turned off while you in there cooking. They come and turn it off. Phones turn off. It's not as easy as people think it is, but I had decided the day that I worked my last job, I would never go back to work for anyone else again. And so far, so good. This is the 30th year, 25 years owning my own place, 30 years of working for myself. And fortunately, I've not had to go back. Like I said, not knocking anybody that goes to their job and they enjoy their job. But if you hate your job and you just selling your soul for a paycheck, you need to be slapped. You know what I mean? Life is too short for that. We only get one. We ain't coming back. So, I find that, and I went through this personally. When you're a kid, you think free. You think very, very, with no limits whatsoever. And I look at people like Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos. They're free thinkers. They think very, very differently from us. I think as a child, you have this open mind. We wanted to be, astronauts. We wanted to be this. We wanted to be that. And the parents are always like, yeah, you can do anything you want to do in life. But then as you get older, I think you become neutered because now those same people, those same parents, those same friends and family that said you can accomplish anything are now saying, oh, don't do that. That's stupid. You're going to fail. You're going to waste all your money. Don't do it. I went through that personally, and to this day, I've been in this industry 30 years. Would I say I never had help? No, I wouldn't say that. Did I have the help that I needed? No, I've never had the help that I needed. I get more people offering me suggestions than I do of people. All you have to do is say, what do you need to make it happen? Then you will get the answer. Instead, they talk to you like you're some dumb fuck off the corner, that don't know what they're doing. How are you going to tell me something that I've been doing for 30 years and you feel you know more about it than me, and you're asking me shit that just, come on now. Come on, I'm not going to meet a guy that's been operating something for 30 years and try to get him by suggestion. It's stupid. At best, stupid. But that's what you get. You get a lot of people offering you their suggestions. And see, here's the thing about suggestion. I listen to every suggestion. I don't take any of them, no. I listen to myself. You know why? If it don't go right, I'm the only one got to fix it. If I listen to your suggestion and it goes wrong, I still got to fix the problem. So why, if I've got 30 years involved, why would I listen to a person that don't do it at all and take their advice? It would be a very idiotic on my part to take advice from someone that doesn't even know a tenth of what I know about running my own business. So, I look at things like, what I do, what I've done with my son. My son is 26. I try not to have any input in his life. I mean, if he comes up and tell me something stupid, then I'm going to say something. But pretty much, my life is good. I do what I do. I wake up every day. I do what I do. You don't have to live my life, and I don't have to live your life. So your decisions are decisions you have to make. The only thing I tell my son is, hey, you have to live with the decision that you make. You can't make a decision and come hollering, pissing and boning and whining, talking about it didn't work out like you thought it was going to work out. It just doesn't work like that. You know what I mean? If you make the decision, be a man or woman and stand by your decision. Don't expect your parents to pull you out of it. Help, yeah. But, just doing stupid shit and expecting someone to come help you, nah, that's ridiculous. So, go back to that time that you were a kid with unlimited thinking. It's so much down, people down so much of our dreams, people that we believe in, people that we count on. They down so much of our dreams that we decide to not even pursue them ourselves, which is stupid in itself. You live one life, your own, and your decision of what you want to pursue is your decision of what you want to pursue. I would not leave that decision up to a girlfriend, wife, fiance, mother, father, brother, sister, cousin, friend, nobody. That's my decision of what I want to do with my life. If you don't like it, step the fuck on. You know what I mean? You don't have to be around it. So, we live in a society and a generation that is just terrified. They don't want to, we're encouraged to go to school when in reality, school was invented for people that don't know, for industrial and factory work. We no longer have industries and factories. We don't have those. They are all gone. So we're still learning from a system that was designed to do something else, but yet we're still encouraged. That's what you should do. Go there, get your degree, whatever. You know what I mean? And like I said, if that's what you want to do, then that's fine. But nowadays you have people going to school getting degrees. They can't even get jobs in the field that they got the degree in. So that should tell you something. Do you. Don't do what your mama wants you to do or your auntie wants you to do. Do you, because you the only one got to live with that decision. No one else has to live that decision with, so go back to doing you. I know a guy, this guy was an excellent artist. And mom said, well, when you go to college, I'm not paying for art for you to study art. I'm paying for you. You could take an IT computer class. That's where the money's at. Well, he works a job that he's hated the last 20 years. I can't live my life like that. I've had jobs. I worked as a mechanic before I opened up my own studio, and I was miserable every freaking day, man. I just couldn't do it. I'd rather come to work. My worst day owning my own business is better than my best day working for somebody else. So, let's get over this fear, people. Let's get back to me and us. You know what I mean? We used to be a very, very strong country. And now the country has deteriorated to the point where we don't do nothing. We talk a lot. We don't do nothing. Nobody follows up nothing. I just hope this one person gets that and just go and do something that you love. Even if you don't make as much money, you trust me, you'll be a lot happier doing something that you love. If I died tomorrow, I'd die happy, man, because who I'm with, my son, my business, my house, everything is something that I built. I built my life. You know what I mean? So more people need to get back to building their life and quit accepting what they consider the easy road, selling your soul to the devil because you get a 2-week paycheck. We got to get away from that, man. It'll be a happier place if we do. So until next week, this is your man, Sir-Earl, checking out. I'm out of here. Catch you later. Peace.